Hello, welcome back to another Pauper video. This week I'm still in the lead the Stampede Winding Way mindset of the Slivers video last week, um, just because these land cycles are so good with them. So I've picked up APAS 72's newest version of Cascade walls. So unlike combo walls, which I haven't actually done a video on the channel yet, which is surprising because I have played a decent amount. It's a deck where you try and play a pile of walls, play a pile of defenders, either of them two, and then try to just get infinite mana and kill someone with a Valakut Invoker. So this one we don't have infinite mana. Well, we sort of do, but it's in the sideboard. It requires like Drift of Phantasms and whatnot. This one we're just trying to beat people down with big creatures. So I like to think of this deck as Gruul Ponza, Gruul Land Destruction, but without the feel bads. So it's trying to do the same thing pretty much. Just ramp out a big guy and beat him down, while Ponza blows up your lands to try to make you not do anything. I just try to do it as quickly as possible and as many times. Just try to dump as many as I can as quickly as possible. So it's pretty fun. I've played it to a 2-3. I mean, not a 2-3, a 3-2 so far. I lost to Burn but I beat Burn in the same league. I can't remember what the other thing I lost to was. But yeah, it's pretty solid. So start with the deck. So we got Polar Forests, one Wooded Ridgeline, so I can search for it with the Generous, and one Mountain, which I can search for the Elephant. You run these because you've got, so you either want to Cascade into them or you can hit them off your card draw spells. APAS was only playing one of each. I knocked up to an extra. I cut a forest for an extra one, and they were running 61 cards. And they had a Llanowar Visionary in the 3-drop slot, which I also cut. So those are the only changes I made. Oliphant's surprisingly good with boarding party, might I add. So the creature base. So we got 4 Korean Ranger, 4 Cerulean Caretaker. So they. Like, Korean Range is great with any of the main wall dudes. And then sometimes you just need more mana dork. So we're running one of each of these so they don't get Echoing Decayed, which no one plays anymore anyway. Next up we have Overgrown Battlement. I might as well talk about Overgrown Battlement and Guardian at the same time. So they're your main payoff. So the goal is to like play one of these as early as you can, and then try and like play a pile of defenders, tap and untap, and try and play like a boarding party or an Altasaur on turn 3 or 4, and then just steamroll. I can't remember what the word is. Just keep rolling on from there. Couple of one-offs. So we've got Crashing Drawbridge, which is a tuck rubble fort at home, but it's just easier to cast, and you can cast it on turn 2. It just doesn't give everything haste. You can only do it once, but you can use it to sort of like slow roll an Overgrown Battlement if you think it's going to die. So you can just like draw Bridge or the Axebane Guardian. So you can like play this into Axebane and then tap it to get mana. Wall of Roots, just need more things that produce mana. This one's pretty good, blocks, and can only produce 1 a turn, but it does a surprisingly good job. Rubble Fort can lead to some really ridiculous turns, which is like play Rubble Fort, Cascade, or like you Cascade into an Altasaur. You play an Altasaur, you Cascade into like an Axebane Guardian, which then has haste, which then you can like tap to cast another like big creature. And then like your Altasaur has haste as well. No one expects the 5/7, or it's just like it cascades into a Lead the Stampede, which you then find a pile of things, like you find a Korean Ranger, which lets you untap the Axebane that you used to cast the Altasaur, which then digs for more things, which like you can get you like an Overgrown Battlement and a Boarding Party. So you play the Overgrown Battlement, and you can tap that for like 6 mana, and then play the Boarding Party. It's just nuts. So that's why we're playing 2, just because seeing 1 is great. So you just want to have a little bit more chance to see them. Invoker's just concession for like Turbo Fog and Fogtron and whatnot, just lockdown decks. So if we can't beat in, then we need some way to win. That's what the Invoker does. We've got a pile of mana, we can just sink into it and burn. It also combos with the Galvanic Alchemist in the sideboard. Well, with Axebane Guardian. So you can get infinite mana with these two, and then you can use Valakut Invoker to kill them, because that's handy to have. And then these are our payoffs. So this is the Gruul Land Destruction payoff board of Avenging Hunter. It's just a good clock. And it helps you, like, usually, I think with this deck, you usually scry, because you can try and find, like, another card draw spell to just get another big creature and keep beating down. Boarding Party, it's, everyone loves the 6/3 that makes a, it brings us really into play. Good card. Inbuilt haste is ridiculous, especially with 6 power, and the Altar Saw. Trample is good, Reach is good, Cascade's good, just all good. Just the 7 mana cost a little rough. Sideboard, we have Flaring Pain for Turbo Fog, we have Galvanic Alchemist for Turbo Fog and Fogtron and whatnot, just to combo off if we need to. Gorilla Shaman for Affinity, running this instead of anything else, because all we're running is creature. So what we want is creatures to be able to get them off these, so that's why we're running. And if we don't, we want things with flashback, because Winding Way can mill them, so that's why we've got Flaring Pain and Moment's Peace. The Moment's Peace is against, like, Blitz and I don't know, other aggressive decks. Nolly Disciple against red, and anything else where you need to buff your life total, and Scattershot Archer is against blue and white. So, like, if you Battle Screech is annoying, so you can always play this if you need to try to get rid of those bird tokens, but it's mainly there for fairies. So yeah, this is the deck. Let's cascade into some sweet creatures. Alright, round 1 versus Sepetus. Yes, I'd like to go first. No lands. Too many lands. Oh, we got an elephant. Too much Cascade. This is the problem. It's like an A plus B deck, and I'm keep getting the A and not the B. I guess I just get rid of the most expensive one. And okay, go with that. And I'll get the tapped one. It's gonna be sad if I draw an Overgrown Battlement, but okay. The Stampede, okay. Well, I'll play the Ranger. If it dies, that's gonna be a little sad. But otherwise I can cast a Lead the Stampede next turn if they don't. Play the Caretaker. I think I still play Lead the Stampede. Goes to find an Overgrown Battlement. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we're against Ephemerate. Shouldn't be too bad, because they're slow and don't have much removal. There we go. So now we can Caretaker and Overgrown Battlement, and hopefully they don't kill the Battlement. Which they probably will. Whoop. Go tap a white. Yeah. Not with Overseer. Cool. Okay, so now we can cast something big. Maybe. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't just cast an Annoyed Altar Saw. It's Stampede. Okay. Mystic Boarding Party. That's good. Nothing into play, but we drew 2 cards. We'll play the Elvish Mystic. So now if they've got a removal spell, it doesn't really matter. Because I've got a 6/5, big 6/5 aggressive creature. Breathless Knight. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. So I've only gained 1 mana, so that means I had 8 last turn, so now I have a possibility of 9 next turn. Yep, okay. Not Lead the Stampede. I've hit every Lead the Stampede. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can replay 1 for 6. So I can Boarding Party. Could just Lead the Stampede, see if I can find another couple of walls. I think Boarding Party is probably the best option. Winding Way, okay. We'll go creature. Yeah, okay. We'll just attack with the Boarding Party. If they use the 1 removal spell on the land, then they probably don't have any more. But considering... Yeah, that's fine. Considering they're running Breathless Light, they're going to have, like, Recommission or something to bring those back, but... Okay. Is this an Exhume deck? Okay, this is a very interesting deck to start off with. Crypt Rats isn't good. Yeah. Just didn't hit the walls. The Korean Ranger. Nothing produces more than 1, so it doesn't really help. Two, 3, 4. I can't even, like, search for a land and try to play it. Alright, I think I've lost this. I'll just play the Korean Ranger in the Overgrown Battlement. Let's start attacking in. Okay. Oh, of course, because they're just going to sweep the board. Protection from white. I think they hit that wrong. I think it meant to be black so they could keep the crypt rats around. Oh. They had the same problem. They had the, this is the problem I had with prismatic strands once. Where if you make multiple mana, then you start clicking the mana symbols. Whatever the mana symbol you clicked was, is the one that it picks the color for. Alright, we'll just keep on sitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play an Avenging Hunter if nothing dies. Oh, they can bring back a first sphere Gargantua if they want. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll just scoop to that. Bone shards. I don't care. I just need to draw better, I guess. Could maybe bring in Scattershot Archer to deal with the little flyers, but I just need to be quicker than Crypt Rats. No lands. There's an Ent, but I'd have no land to cycle it. Oliphant. Yeah, we can keep this. I'll put back. Lead the Stampede. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get the untapped mountain, and then cast Winding Way next turn. Yeah, that's even better. Well, there goes 2 lead the Stampedes. And then we'll just play an Axebane, see if it lives. And then it's just like Ranger plus Winding Way. Yeah, it was still Axebane Guardian. It might have a snuff out, but it's a good sign when they've only got 1 mana left open. So next turn I can Wall of Roots Quarian Ranger. Tap this for 2. Yeah, okay. Well, no I can't. So now we just Wall of Roots. Aquarian Ranger. Caretaker. And I should be able to boarding party next turn. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Alchemist's Gift. Oh, that's pretty cool with Crypt Rats. Cycling all the Unearths because they've got nothing. Okay, so now I don't even need to return with the Aquarian Ranger. I could if I wanted to Altar Soul, but I think I just want to boarding party and try and get in there. It's not great, but it'll do. Crypt Rats. See, it's fine. Bounce Land's good. Well, it's not good for me, but it's good for them. Guess I just play the Altar Saw. Yeah, it's alright. I did it all this way so I didn't have to return a land. So I guess they didn't like the Avenging Hunter. They didn't mulligan to 5, and they didn't really draw anything. So it's just a race against the Crypt Rats, it seems. Maybe I do bring in a Scattershot Archer. Nah. I wouldn't know what to take out. Okay. I just gotta hope this hits a Cascade spell. Because I can Ent. Turn 1 into Battlement. Into, like... If I draw another land, I can go, like, Guardian, Battlement, and then I got a bucket load of mana and just need to be able to do something with it. Well, there's something to do with it. So we'll just get Untapped Forest so I can Battlement next turn. I'm Winding Way. Next turn, if they don't kill my Overgrown Battlement. Alright, well, Crashing Drawbridge instead of Battlement. Nah, Battlement's still better. I'm just hoping they don't have a Crypt Rats into... Yeah, okay. That's fair. So they've got some one land in hand. Well, one land plus an unknown. So bring back the Gargantua. That's fine. I can take 5. Okay. What they discard? Snuff out? Oh, sacrifice a creature. Okay, so we'll Korean Ranger. Into Axebane. This is, yeah, black decks are always an issue because if they kill the walls, you don't really do much. At least this game I've drawn walls. That's fine. So I can play Crash, draw a bridge. Because if I untap this, I'm netting even anyway. To make 2. I guess I'll just Winding Way. I can't Annoyed Altasaur, and I don't want them to get the initiative. Whew, that's some good stuff. Okay, now we can Wall of Roots. Into Ceruli. And then this will tap for 4. Yeah, okay. So this Ceruli Caretaker into red, green. Then we can Quirion Ranger. We can untap it. And I'm just playing Annoyed Altasaur. Yeah, okay. Let me get the initiative as well. So 2, which is put 11 power of trample on board. If they don't take the initiative, it's 13 power of trample on board. But if they don't kill the Axebane Guardian, I've got the Crashing Drawbridge, so I can just play an Annoyed Altasaur, give them all haste and swing in, and I should win. All right, 1 card in hand. What could it be? There it is. Forge onto the Venging Hunter. So they can do 3. So I just play the Annoyed Altasaur and then attack all the Tramplers. And they can't deal with that much. Yep. Cool. Alright. Nice round 1 win. They mulliganed a lot, but this is a pretty bad matchup because of Crit Brats, so maybe you take the win there. We'll see how we do in round 2. Right, round 2 versus Liv BR, who's a fellow Walls enthusiast, so this may be the mirror. We can't keep a no-lander. Korean Ranger Winding Way, Drawbridge. we'll keep, but I don't like it. Get rid of one Quirion Ranger. Black Burn. What is with the black decks today? Cauldron Familiar and Cauldron Familiar. Okay. Let's play the drawbridge. I probably got a bucket load of removal in the sideboard too, so this probably isn't the greatest hand. It's very slow. Yep. Well, this is fine. This is not fine. I guess I got a Winding Way. That's okay. Just get rid of Avenging Hunter. This is like against mono red. You waste too much time, you just die. So I should have really kept a land with a wall in it. Do they usually run madness cards? Is this some weird fancy version? I guess they do. Battlement into battlement. And then hope I don't die. Ginger Brute, okay. Makes sense. Food theme. That's 6 mana. So I can do like Axebane. I feel like I need to... I've got nothing that gains me life, so I'm probably just dead anyway, right? Still stop 1 damage. I think I've still got to keep the Quirion Ranger around though. Yeah, well, good option, I guess. I'm just dead to Ginger Brute. Oh, Cauldron Familiar. Okay, yeah. You'd think I'd know this. Nice Xaxes. So I could have, next turn, played the Forest, tap this, play Axebane Guardian. Give everything haste, tap the Axebane Guardian, play a Rubble Fort, play Boarding Party, or like try to dig for another wall. Been fine. All right, just we bring in the life gain. So take out 1 Rubble, 1 Altar Saw. I think I need all the small stuff. Actually, Avenging Hunter is probably not too great. Because they have a lot of menace and a lot of guys. So I think I'd prefer just the Cascade guys to go into these, and I don't need the initiative. Could bring in Moment's Peace, but they seem to be burning me more than attacking me with creatures. Okay, we have Korean Battlement. We can keep this. I mean, it'll probably get killed with the removal spell. And then I need to try to find another land to cast the Maxbane Guardian. Hey, no removal spell's nice. I guess we'll just play an Axebane. We're both stuck on one land, but I have more mana. Okay, so now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just Altasaur. I think that's what I want to do. Maxbane's good. Alright. The fact that they're stuck on one land has helped immensely. Because now we can just... Yeah, we'll just play Boarding Party. Yeah. So I was going to do that, and then... So now I have 4 mana, I can untap 1. So I can pretty much just Boarding Party again. From there it was pretty easy. The fact that they could only do one thing a turn made it really good. And they didn't hit 2 mana, so they didn't have the usual removal spells at that point. Alright, we'll just try again. What's with these hands? Sure. Put back a Nihilia's Disciple. Turn 1 raid every time. Alright, well, I've got Battlement into Axebane Guardian, so... I stand an okay chance. Vampire's Kiss? Trespasser's Curse. Yeah, okay. I can see that. Olympus. I mean, I figured they were playing it because they weren't... Because they were playing... Cauldron Familiar. So yes, play Axebane. Play Quirion. Untap. Play Lead the Stampede. I mean, Trespasser's Pierce has hit me for 3, so it's done more than... some other cards. Yeah, I can't block that either. Oh, I could have, but I didn't want to untap a land. Okay, we're getting low. Which isn't great. So I guess I have to play Boarding Party afterwards. Alright, so Battlement. Ow. Into Battlement. Ow. Into Battlement. Into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I didn't need to do that. Because this will just get me a random card when I should really play this, because I could just be dead next turn. And they can't really attack in now, which is good. Sack, yeah, okay. This is still getting very... They've got 4 cards in hand. Getting very perilously low. That doesn't help. If it's a... Yeah, I'm not playing that. It just drains me for 1. Maybe I should have kept the second Nolly's Disciple. I think they've got me. Trespasser's Curse did way more than I thought it would. I should have attacked with the Nolly's Disciple as well. I'm an idiot. But I think I'm just dead. Yep. I've got Bump in the Night in the Graveyard. Well... Guess we cast it. Nali's Disciples weren't enough. Yep, and then I died of that plus the Bump in the Night in the Graveyard. GG. Cool deck. Don't know how well it goes against other things, but the Trespasser's Curse pretty much got us. We'll see how we do in round 3. Alright, round 3 versus Exotico. Would like to go first, but I would not like to keep this. This is okay. Put back an Altar Saw. Play a turn 1 Mystic. If I draw an untapped land, then I can Axebane Guardian. If I don't, then I can cycle the Ent for the tap land and play it. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Now that I've drawn this, I think it's correct to get an untapped one. It's fine. Tap land is good. Land is good. So we'll Axebane. I'll just tap out. It'll be fine. We'll lead the Stampede and hope to get something. Yeah, okay. Those are all good cards. If they kill the Axebane, I've got a overgrown battlement. And then I've got more payoffs. Well, I need my red source. Take one. Uh-oh. Could play Quirion. Can I get to 7? It's 2, 3, 5, 6. I can't. So I guess I just pass. Because I don't want to get blown out by in the festivities if it occurs. Ow. Play land. So that means I can... the club's a little annoying. So I'll double block the Blast Runner. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. Okay, I just need something that can... Oh, I probably should have given it haste attacked. And then I could have untapped it to block. I feel like the battlement's going to die. Which is fine. It's done its job. Going to sack Synth or the Combustion? Yeah, okay. Me, okay. Yep. And yep. Okay. We'll just untap it. Yeah, I should have attacked last turn. That was a mistake of me. Swift speed is fine. No attacks, just good. Ooh, that's a good draw. Oh, look at it all. I don't even know what to do with it all, to be honest. I guess I play Axebane. Then we play Overgrown Caretaker. Then we give them all haste. Then we get 5. Boarding party. Winding Way. Creature. Play Overgrown Battlement. We can untap. Untap the Axebane. Because we cast another boarding party. Yeah, okay. Alright, I've given up. Oh, we're going to Cascade into a Korean Ranger. We could have, like, and then we could have untapped this one, played an Annoyed Altar Saw, and then we would have had a third Korean Ranger, so we could, like, untap the Haste Giver and then just attack with 2 Altar Saws, 2 boarding parties. Should be pretty good. Alright, we bring in the Burn Hate. And we'll see how we go. Slow. But double Disciple is very tempting. By Winding Way, do I go for land? Mind Collapse. I think I just do nothing. So I'm just going to have to discard. I've drawn my land now, so... They're just... Well, their reckless impulse just disappears. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, I'll play this. It'll die. But that's fine. I can lead the Stampede next turn. Yep. Goodbye, X-Bane Guardian. But they've got no pressure. Yep. I wonder if they got double bolt. I'll just Bushwhacker. Okay. Oh, they might have a... Do they have another mountain? Cool, okay. Alright, so we'll just play this, gain 3. Now have a blocker. Not that we didn't have a blocker before, but... Bolt. Yep. Take 6. Play this into Winding Way. Hope to hit a 1-drop, which we didn't do. Discard Rubble Fort and a boarding party. Let's get rid of the haste givers. Oh yeah, don't get rid of a boarding party. That's fine. That's not fine. Yeah. Is that lethal? Yep. Damn. Even if I hit a... Oh, I needed a Cerulean Caretaker. But anyway. They had a very slow start. Maybe this is one where you side in Moment's Peace. Don't know. Alright, well, let's hope the elves don't die. If they don't, then I'm fine. I mean, if they if they die, I'm probably pretty screwed. Sweet. Okay. And then I won't block again. And then I can draw bridge into battlement next turn. Yeah, they're both fine. I think I still draw bridge into battlement. And then I can Altar Saw next turn. Impulse. Swift speed. Okay, so just lost a rebirth, which is nice. Okay. Surely they don't have another one? I've already played a land. Okay, Caretaker's free. So that's 3, 4, 5. Well, let's do this first then. Creature. That's some good stuff. Okay. So we do Ranger. Caretaker. Untap this. Five, 6. So Axebane. Give everything haste. And slam a boarding party. Oh, we'll slam an Aldersaw. Oh, no, we'll do a boarding party. Okay. We're looking good. Because I've got an extra 12 power with haste if I use the drawbridge next turn. So what are they going to do? Searing Blazer Wall. Yep. Which is fine. Don't attack, which is fair, because they're probably going to die if they do. How much do I make? 5. Six, 7. Just start with an Aldersaw. Okay, they give up. What are we going to get? It froze. Okay. So yeah, we could have played Aldersaw into both of these. I think we had enough mana. They just give them all haste and swing. So it just didn't hit the removal spells on the early walls. And just compounded from there, which is what we like to see. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, round 4 versus Kid Renan. Yeah, this is fine. No big rampy wall, but we got a couple of one-of mana dorks. And a way to draw cards, so... Alright, Panic Mulligan to 6. That's a good start. What are they on? Land Destruction. Okay. This is the matchup we wanted to see. Creature. Woo, okay. Forest. And we will see another land. Okay. So they're going to try to... So they're ramping just as good as us. Oh. Okay. So I guess I'm doing battlement into battlement in that case. Monarchy or the initiative? Oh, that's a shame. If only I needed my mana. I think I'm just slamming the Elder Saw next turn. Interesting. Doesn't have a land in hand then. Oh, I'll play that now. So, boom, 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 7. Mystic's not great. Next Bane. Then we can boarding party an elephant next turn. And Avenging Hunter. Okay, well, let's see what we get. Yeah, we'll do that and this. Get 2 red. Just make it all red. Do boarding party. Winding Way. That's a good card. Okay, take a battlement. Oliphant. I can even play the Avenging Hunter. Get the mountain. Play the forest back. We'll go combat and attack for 12. If not a lot. Woo! Okay, this is the buy almost, so I don't know what kind of removal they've got post board, but usually just run like 4 Screds, and that's it. So all we gotta do is just keep something with like a couple of mana dorks and we should be fine. No mana, well, it's like it's got thing, it just doesn't go quick, which I think is what we need to do. Now I've lost my 1-drop and gained an Axebane Guardian, which may not be good enough against land destruction. This one's got 2 1-drops, so we can keep this. Put back you. So put back the Altar Saw. I just hope that Lead the Stampede finds me some stuff. Like maybe I needed the Quirion Ranger. Just so if they do blow up my lands. Yeah, okay. It might just have an Altar Saw. Might just lose here. And tap. Like how I called it a buy and then I just get completely hammered. Yep. Flame Slash, yeah, it'll probably do it. least I know they're running Flame Slash now. Yeah, just run it back. It's a lot of... Oh, we got an overgrown battlement I can keep, I guess. Play this and pass. Alright, they got the Flame Slash, they got the Flame Slash. Whew. I tapped it for a red, it concerned me. Okay, so play Caretaker. And then just pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't cast anything. Yep. And then this is where I don't want a land destruction, because I can't actually cast anything. Yeah, okay. I guess I get my one of mountain. Quarian Ranger would be good. Mining Way's fine. Hey, those are some good cards. So I guess I have to go Wall of Roots into Quarian Ranger into one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. The Caretaker's free. It's not free. Didn't have enough anyway. I don't know what I did wrong there. But that's fine. I just hope they don't sweep the board clean. Like, they can blow up my mountain. I got 2 Caretakers now. I'm not too fussed. Visionary's good. Well, not fantastic, but it doesn't kill my battlement, which is all I wanted. I'll take the 6. Because I want as many walls as possible. Oh, this one's free though. Okay, so 6. Untap it. 7. Altasaur. I'll just do this one. Altasaur again. Winding Way. Creature. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Green. Battlement. Axe Pain. red. Boarding party. Drawbridge. Isn't really needed. That's fine. Avenging Hunter. That'll do. And then we'll attack. They've got to block the boarding party if they're not dead. I'm pretty sure they're dead. Oh, 12. Oh, they'll be on 1. Alright, well, I'd like to see them. Stop this. Ultisore's fine. Sprawl doesn't do anything. And they scoop. Woo! Alright. It's the matchup we wanted to see and we still lost the game, so. Alright, 3-1. Let's see if we can get that. At least we're getting a positive league, so let's see if we can get that juicy 4-1. Alright, final round versus Berry _. Issa would like to go first. Well, we'll keep and hope that the overgrown battlement doesn't die. And hope that this draws me some creatures to help cast the rest. Like a Ceruli plus a Quarian Ranger would be nice. Right, let's see what they're on. Just land destruction again. It is. Wait, is this Ceruli? Okay, so we'll just battlement. And then if they don't blow up my land, I can Ceruli into lead the Stampede. That's fine. So now I can Caretaker into Drawbridge. So if they blow up my land, that means I have 3-4 mana. Got to get that red source. Nothing else. Cool. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I can just play a boarding party. Seems good. And we'll attack. And if they've got 1, then we're just trading, which is fine. Except they missed a combat step, so they're not attacking me with 1. I guess it is boarding party, otherwise they would have just... Oh, no, okay. Generous Ent. Well, I'm not attacking with boarding party anymore. That was a good hit. So I guess I'm just playing my own Annoyed Altasaur. Is that 2 annoying Altasaurs on top? Problem is that I've got card draw and you don't. So you've only got 2 cards left. Well, I've got a Lead the Stampede and a Cascade creature. Now I've got a second battlement. I can start actually casting more than one thing a turn. Yep, that's fine. What you got? Scred. Can't kill either of the walls. Probably get rid of the caretakers so I don't have red. I can kill the boarding party. Which is probably not a terrible, yeah. Yeah, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Attack with everything. I'll trade off the dino. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just do that so I take less this turn. Ooh, what else you got? That's fine. I wasn't using that anyway. So this nets me 1 mana. So 5. Guess we'll lead the Stampede first. Those are all good cards. So now I can Ranger. And tap the battlement. And then play a Rubble Fort. Six. Axbane. Quirion. Altasaur. And that's enough to kill him. Alright. That was easy. Just drew the right cards. Sweet. I probably should have mathed it before I did, but I think just these alone was enough to kill them. Which were all the cards I drew that I played them all that turn, so I guess they weren't. I had this to give them haste, but I guess they just weren't expecting that many. Yeah, keep the sideboard the same. Just hope to get a Quirion Ranger plus Overgrown Battlement is the ideal opening hand. Cerulli isn't great. Double Winding Way is pretty good though. But let's say they're I turn 1 Cerulli, they blow up my land. I've got nothing. So I'll mulligan this. If I had a second land or a Quirion, I'd keep this, but I can't. This is better. But it's got the same problem. Okay, now we got a Quirion and an Elvish Mystic and 2. Yeah, this is good. Alright, put this back. Put this back. Unearth. Okay, so I do need to play Courier next turn. In case they blow up my land. Otherwise, I would have preferred a Mystic. Yep. And Tapper. What you got? Acid Moss? Jewel Thief is fine. It's not great. That means they've got Boarding Party next turn. I'm going to kill my Quirion Ranger. Okay, that's fine. So they don't have Boarding Party next turn. Okay, so we just Quirion Ranger into Elvish Mystic. Yeah, dang. They can still Boarding Party. Yeah. Yeah, whoever Boarding Party first wins. And I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. I need to keep both these around. That's 9. And all I can really do is lead the Stampede. That doesn't really help either. Yeah, I think I've just got to... Well, I only got one card. I might be able to just chump block for a while. Uh-oh. So yeah, this is the cool part. Like, they don't get to search for the forest either because I just killed their target. Attack with everything. So I got to chump the Boarding Party. Can I cast it? Yeah, I can. But then I got to chump with one anyway. I'm too far behind. I can't come back from this. Yeah, come on, Overgrown Battlement. Where were you? I think it's just the like play draw too. I feel like if I'm on the play, then I'm got a much better chance. I don't think any of the previous hands I mulliganed would have been good against that hand. If they get like an Arbor Elf turn 1, then they can just go nuts. Yeah, this is cool. It's got what I want. It's only got one payoff, but hopefully it'll like hit a lead the Stampede and draw me into more. It's like turn 1 this, turn 2 these two. Yeah. That's the good payoff. Let's lead the Stampede. Okay, Wall of Roots into Battlement. And hopefully I don't go Utopia Sprawl and double Flame Slash. That'll be very sad. Because how much mana do I have next turn? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play these two. Or I can play this into this and not have to use the Wall of Roots. Oh, I've got a one lander. Gonna Utopia Sprawl. Okay, that's fine. Got an aura you want to put on? Suppose you would, if you had one, you would have. You probably don't have another land. So we should be. Yeah, that's just as good. Okay. So Axebane into lead the Stampede. There's an Altasaur there in case they blow this up. I got nothing else, so that's it. Okay, what are we gonna do this turn, Barry? Yep. Sure. And scred my Axebane? Sure. Okay, as long as I don't do the exact same thing next turn. Oh, there we go. I got a query in anyway. So now we still can't produce a red. So we'll just Quarian Ranger into double Axebane. I've got a Winding Way there, but I'm going to have a bucket load of mana next turn anyway, so shouldn't really matter. You most certainly can cycle an Ent. What you got? Chill Thief? Visionary is not that great because you're going to be taking a bucket load next turn. So each produces 4. So we will red. Rubble Fort. Into Altasaur. And we'll pick creature. Cool. We'll make a battlement. 6 mana. So I'll untap this now. I should be able to kill them this turn. Goal's to hit another wall, because then if I got, then I got 6, then I can do boarding party into boarding party. Yeah, that's even better. So now I can do all 3 of these. So we'll end. We'll boarding party. Totally eat the Stampede. Now we're just going nuts. Well, I only drew 1 card off that, but that's fine. We'll Winding Way first. Might find another Korean Ranger. Like that. And then boarding party. And they're giving up. Oh, that's a shame. 4-1. Woo! So close. Well, I mean, we did play against Land Destruction twice, which I believe is like the reason you'd want to play that deck. But yeah, I'll take it. Let's wrap this video up. All right. So we ended up 4-1, which is pretty good. Beat Land Destruction twice, beat Burn once, beat Black-White Unearth, and we lost to Mono Black Burn. So a very weird league, but showed that the deck's got a lot of promise. Would have liked to play against Terra, because I don't know how well this deck could go against Terra. Because like they'll spell pierce these when you don't have enough mana, and always snuff out your walls so you can't ramp stuff out. But I mean, you can trade Will of the Terrors pretty easy, so it's probably better, because like combo walls, you're relying too much on just one creature, which they can just snuff out at a moment's notice. While this one, you're just pumping out a pile of dudes. So, yeah. So the wonky sort of league made me not know what I need to change. Like, I feel like the mana base was fine. There was only a couple of times where we've seen some of those opening hands. It was just like 5 land and 2 things, which is what we don't want. We pretty much just want 2 to 3 lands, if that. Maybe a cycler. And like the cyclers are good. We hit 1 off an Orzhov, which is the whole goal. And we cast an elephant in 1 game, so which it otherwise would have been a land. So I feel they're fine. Unsure if I need to go up on these. I think that was fine. Rubblefort's great. It just leads to so many ridiculous turns, as you could see in that very last game. Like, I don't know, but maybe it should be a drawbridge, but it does just, like, do some insane stuff, so. All the one-ofs did a lot of work. Sometimes I feel like we need another couple of one-drop elves just to be able to hit that turn 2 Guardian or work with the Korean Ranger, because the Ceruleans just are a little clunky. But there's only so many cards. Like, I never saw the Invoker, so I can't say if it was good or not. Yeah, deck's cool. Like, it's something that's like you can take your mind off and just tap dudes, make big dudes swing in. It's a lot of fun, and it's pretty good. You just got to hope that your draws line up and you're not playing against Affinity, because Can't Clan Shaman. Well, the two cards that Walls hates the most is Can't Clan Shaman and Crypt Rats. So if you're playing against Gardens or Affinity, you're going to have a bad time. But against anything else, like, I think you got a decent chance. Even against Burn, which usually has Walls has a pretty bad matchup against. Just got to try to resolve a battlement and then untap it once, and you should be able to play something big and beat him down. Disciple does a decent amount of work too to try to keep you alive. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I had a good time. I haven't. This is probably one of the better results I've had in a while. I only could have had a trophy. Well, if I if I was a little bit lucky, I could have had a trophy. But 4-1, nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.